Welcome to MetCon 33.1. Today's workout is made up of 3 8-minute AMRAPs. You're allowed about a minute to rest in between, otherwise I want you to be working nice and hard and getting this all sorted, done and dusted in a good time this morning. Or this evening, depending when you're doing it. Or at lunchtime, you just never know. Okay, part A, the first 8-minute AMRAP. We've got a timed piece here, so it's not really an AMRAP, you'll kind of just work through the exercises I've got here for 8 minutes. So you've got a 30-second side plank hold. Okay, so into that side plank position. If we can, let's try and rotate a little bit into that side plank position and lift our hips nice and tall. Okay, we've got a 30-second hold on the right and a 30-second hold on the left. That's going to be rolling, so make sure that you're very quick changing. Quick tip, if you're in a side plank here, you can just switch arms sides by bringing the arm down and switching. Okay, it doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. Some people get up on their feet and then go back down again, which always amazes me. So just switch the arms there. Once you've done 30 seconds on each side, you'll come into a 30-second elbow plank or an RKC plank, which basically means a try really hard plank. So I want you to squeeze absolutely everything. Grip your hands, squeeze the biceps, pull the mat in with your feet and your arms as if you're going to crunch it up beneath you. Try really hard to create as much tension as possible and hollow out the body. Once you've done 30 seconds there, you'll come into a tall plank hold. Again, this doesn't need to be quite so active, but make sure that you're not just hanging on your shoulders. Make sure you're pushing the floor away, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. So that's going to take 2 minutes in total. With an 8-minute AMRAP as the time, you're going to do 4 rounds of that. Okay, so that's quite intense. Just if you need to rest or find 5 or 6 seconds here and there either side, just cut into those exercises as needed. But I want you to try and sustain your effort. That's 8 minutes. Once you've done that, the core should be super warm. We're going to come straight into the next part B, another 8-minute AMRAP. You've got 20 plank crossbody mountain climbers, followed by 40 plank shoulder taps, and then 20 of our brand new shotgun dead bugs. So remember, this is when we're in a normal dead bug position, head and shoulders elevated off the floor, and we're firing those legs out, creating that shockwave through the body. So then we have to work hard to stabilize and then bring it back. Don't just fire the leg out and bring it back. Fire it out, wait until it stops, everything stops moving, then bring it back. Okay, so that's another quite core dominated section. Hopefully that's gonna get nice and spicy towards the end there. Last but not least, block C. We're pleased to know there's less emphasis on the core here. We've got an 8-minute AMRAP. We're going for 5 burpees, 10 push-ups, 15 banded overhead presses, and 20 seated banded rows. This is the new row variation we've been working on this month. So making sure you're sitting on the floor, feet together, legs together, okay, sitting up nice and straight, the bands around your feet, and you're pulling those hands in towards the hips. Okay, so a bit more of a full body finish there, but do pay attention to the core in that last bit. It will be really steaming from the other 2 sections, but I just want you to make sure that you're paying attention to how it's helping you and assisting you, particularly in the push-ups and the overhead presses. Remember, as you're pressing overhead, you don't want the ribs to flare, you want to try and keep them down. We need to use our core to help us do that. Enjoy this one, guys. I'm really interested to see how you get on here, particularly with the block A. So please, any feedback on this would be lovely. This has been 33.1. Have a super day. Bye.